Our evidence lab has analysed over 50 pieces of video evidence and geolocated that and identified troops where possible. So we're looking at the tactics being used by the Myanmar military and the weapons used as they escalate their violence against peaceful demonstrators. It feels like the 28th of February was a real inflection point. So from there on, we saw far more people being killed, more people being shot in the head, and that sort of thing. Whereas prior to that, there had been the use of some lethal force, but it was more crowd control measures, like disproportionate crowd control measures, I might add, but water cannons and tear gas and that sort of thing. But since February rolled into March, it's really turned into indiscriminate fire from the kind of weaponry that typically you'd see in the field, not in an urban policing setting. We've seen the increased use of submachine guns, like the locally made Uzi clones. We've heard reports of automatic weapons fire and seeing police using guns that are usually used by the military. In one particular clip, which I think was filmed in the South, we were able to identify that a police officer was handed a gun by a military figure and then practiced shooting, and they all celebrate once he takes the shot. So we're seeing an increased militarization of the police who do report to the military, but seeing the police increasingly act like soldiers. The time for statements of concern is really over. There has to be action. This is something that's the situation we're in now is the direct result of a failure to hold these guys to account in the first place. This is a pattern of behavior over years, the military conducting itself with impunity. So what we would need to see is a strong resolution out of the Human Rights Council. With the Security Council, we hope to see a global arms embargo pushed through and to see a referral of the situation in Myanmar as a whole to the ICC. But in order for that to happen, there needs to be action from Myanmar's allies who have shielded them from consequence time and time again.